about this song. Welcome to Strip Club Song Reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing Orgy, the band, their song Opticon. I'm going to give a slight disclaimer in that this is one of my favorite songs, to the point where I was asked to stop playing it. So, just to sort of give you an idea of how much I actually like this song. I don't know why I like this song as much as I do. I'm not a huge Orgy fan, which is a strange sentence to say out loud. I really like this song. This is, I believe, my #1 most played song in all of my music library. Some information about the track and the band itself. Orgy formed in LA in 1997. They were the first band signed to Korn's label, Elementary Records. The song Opticon was one of 2 singles released on their second album, the sci-fi themed Vapor Transmission, out in 2000. It never entered the Billboard Hot 100, however, it reached 56 on the Hot Single sales. It features an 80s inspired synth sound and a driving drum track, while still maintaining the band's industrial alt-rock vibe. However, the band themselves described the music as death pop. The song is 2 minutes, 56 seconds long. The rate is about 100 beats per minute. That's all I've really got as far as background on the song itself goes. There isn't a music video for the song, so unfortunately we're just going to be watching a static screen with like their logo and my pretty face. So let's jump into that. All right, now we're going to review Opticon by Orgy. Loud. So as you can see, it starts right off. Bang! We got a drum kicking right in, right at the beginning of the song. There is no intro that you are going to want to talk over while the song's at full volume. So if you are transitioning from one song to another and talking over, you make sure you have the volume potted down a bit, and then you can bring it up as you're done talking, because this song just kicks right in, and it's going to sort of interfere with you talking and getting information out over the microphone, if that's what you're doing. This is also a pretty perfect song to try to, like, ghost post on. I'm just going to create a whole new term. Basically, you could do something along the lines of, let me go back to the beginning, and be like, all right, put your hands together for the lovely lady. She's coming on the main stage right now. Here she is for 3 songs. All right. At about 16 seconds into the song, we go from that intro, just the industrialish kind of beat, to the guitar playing and the more of a song coming in. So if you were going to do an intro, speaking over that, keep that in mind. Yep. So, a minute into the song, we get the first breakdown. So you get the first verse, you get the actual chorus, and then that little breakdown where it pulls back a little bit. Nothing really to do here. It's just sort of interesting to notice how the song is put together. A lot of times we don't ever think about the structure of a song. We don't always have to, but it is nice to sort of take it into consideration for some reason. Maybe you have a bit where you do speak over the songs. That would be an interesting place to put it, because you're not speaking over the lyrics. So the song has pulled back a little bit right around the 1 minute mark. and you can do your thing if you wanted to. There. And now we got another breakdown. So not as much of a breakdown. Obviously, there's some speaking over that part of it, so not a good place to jump in and say some stuff. But again, you probably shouldn't be talking over the music anyway, unless you have something you really need to say, in which case, pick a different song. Pick a song that's okay to talk over. This is too of a song. All right, so right there, you'll notice the song changed a little bit. That's the outro. We're going to call it 15 seconds, probably actually a little bit less than that. That is your cue to know the song changed. That is your last warning to pay attention because the song's over. We're honestly always distracted in the DJ booth. It's always something going on. If someone's talking to you, you got a phone call, you're texting, you went to the bathroom, whatever. That is your very last warning to get your butt on the microphone, take your breath, get ready to talk, because you only have a few seconds before the song is out. Some of these songs you can fade out at your own, cut them wherever you want to. This song's sub 3 minutes. You can't fool around with this one. You don't have a lot of time to play with. So we'll go back. You'll notice this song fades out. It does not have a hard end. You'll see some songs that will do that. Often, a lot of songs just fade. They'll just keep playing the song, and it just gets quieter and quieter and quieter. There's no good ending. That means that's up to you to end the song how you choose to end it. So that was Opticon by Orgy. Again, 1997, alt-rock, hard-ish kind of rock. It's a little spooky-ish. They're trying to do some sort of alien invasion stuff with the song, so maybe play around Halloween time. Depends on how in-depth you like going with the lyrics and the meaning behind the songs. Me personally, I never pay attention to what a song is about unless someone points out to me, hey, that song's inappropriate, and then I have to actually notice. But in general, a song's just the sounds that go between you talking. Not to sound like what I say is more important than the song itself, but you're just trying to find things that sound similar and fit them together. It's good for rock. It's good for alternative. It's good for industrial. It might be tipping its toe just a little bit into metal. I wouldn't call it metal ever, but it might go well with other metal songs, depending on the type of song it is. It's a bit synthy, so if you can find, meaning like, synth pop kind of stuff, if you can find other songs that are similar to it, I'm thinking like Nine Inch Nails, which is weird to call them synth since they're definitely industrial, but they've got that sort of synthy sound to them. That sort of vibe. But again, that's a late 90s sound as well, and that's when the song's from, 1997. So again, I absolutely love this song. It's not even fair for me to even try to evaluate this song impartially, because I can't be. I love the song very much. As I said, it is my #1 most played song in my library. Thank you so much for viewing. Check back again for any other songs you might be looking forward to. If you have a recommendation for a song that you would like to see me review, go ahead and leave it in the comments. There are thousands and thousands of songs out there, and I can review every single one of them, if you would like. Remember to like and subscribe. Tell anybody else you know who might be interested in this that this is exactly the YouTube video that they want to see. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the other side of the mic.